So listen, I've been hunting for the perfect coffee table, but every raw wood one that I loved was at least $500 or even upwards of $1,000. That's insane. Then I found this table at the thrift store and I immediately saw the potential with a little refinishing. I think I can give it the same high-end rustic look, but for a fraction of the cost. Hoping it's real wood. I think it's real wood, but you just never know. So I'm going to be trying the easy off method. If you've never done that, you essentially spray easy off on the piece of wood and it acts as a stripper, but it does lift the wood a little bit, which is fine with me because I want it to look more distressed, but not too distressed. So I don't want to leave it on there for too long. Sand off the rest. I was just trying to get off as much as I possibly could. That would be less sanding. I think I'm happy with this. So this is going to come off pretty easy. I already tried earlier right there and it was not too difficult. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry overnight and then I'm going to get to sanding tomorrow and we'll see what we're left with. All right, let's go eat, baby girl. Okay, so I decided to change my grit from a 220 to a 120. The lower the grit, the rougher it is, the more it'll take off the wood. And I was doing 220 to be gentle with it, but what I read is that if you don't go deep enough, the wood's not going to be able to absorb the stain as well. So I went and got the 120 and I think it's going to take it off even more easy than the 220. So let's give this a try. I did try it at 180 and it worked just fine. So if I feel like this is too much, I'll just go back to the 180. Well, I'm not feeling good today, but I'm still gonna work on this table because I'm so excited for it to be done. I was gonna have a small sanding tool and get around the hinges, but you know what? I'm gonna do this right and I'm gonna remove the hinges, clean the hinges, and just sand underneath so it's all even. So I'm gonna finish that off today, and I'm also gonna sand the underside of this so that way we could test the stains. I'm not gonna worry about the inside. I'm leaving that. I'm not gonna worry about that. I don't mind. Plus I'm staining it a color that's gonna be similar. It's not gonna be too off. I'm gonna remove these. They're interesting screws, that's for sure. We already removed one. They were pretty easy to get off with the pliers. I am going to use that small sanding tool to get this part though, because I wasn't able to get it off with the sander. It was just, I don't know, maybe I can try it again with the brand new pad, but when I did it yesterday, some came off and some areas didn't. Like, see right here, I was able to get a lot of it off, and for some reason that I wasn't. And then I'll be closer to being able to put wood conditioner on this because I really want it to stain nicely. And there's some damage there that I actually think lends character to the wood, so I'm just gonna leave it. This is more tricky than I thought. Me. Yeah. Alright. No glue. I'm excited about that. I was kind of afraid that they had glued these down. I did that with this tool, and I'm gonna smooth it over with a big vesicular sander right now. I just wanted to create like a divot, a dent. I'm gonna smooth this out here because it looks dangerous. You could tell they had wood filler here and it came out. Hopefully you could see how I smoothed it out just a tad. All right, so I'm gonna wipe this down and then we're gonna get to staining. Okay, and this is what it's looking like side by side after that first coat. This side has the special walnut. And I am using a Bear stain, oil-based stain. The center one has been untouched, so I'm gonna do the next one. So I have the one coat on, it's drying. I have the second coat on this panel here, and it is looking so beautiful. I love this so far. I'm gonna add one more coat to these two so I can match this. Are you copying me? My daughter's repeating me. But then I'm gonna go in with, this is special walnut. I bought one called dark walnut, and I'm just gonna go into the nooks and crannies and add in a third layer of dimension. This color had a tinge of green to it, and I know you couldn't really see it, but right now you could really see it. Do you see it? I see it. Am I crazy? It has like yellow and green, and now look at it. I'm gonna let this dry for 24 hours before I apply the second coat. Coat 1 for the edges is done, and this is coat 2 for the top. Okay, we have to let this dry to see what it looks like, because it does dry a lot lighter. And actually I'm gonna stain the inside of that because it's showing quite a bit, isn't it? So full transparency, this table ended up being way more work than I ever expected. I sealed it with shellac and I immediately hated the finish that I added, and so I just had to sand the whole thing back down. Then the stain went on super blotchy, so I had to break out the 80 grit and sand even deeper to get it all the way out of the wood. Somehow in the middle of all of that, I even cracked one of the boards and had to repair it. It was definitely a journey, but I didn't quit. And after sanding this table 3 different times, we're finally at the stage where I get to seal it. And this time I actually love how it turned out. My daughter just got done playing with her sandbox. She also swam. I already picked up the swimming pool. It's right over there. I decided to clean this area up. I've already sprayed. Unfortunately, this is just
destroyed. I have to re-cement in my patio, but for now I have a rug that covers this that I've sprayed, and can you believe it? It's only been hanging for 30 minutes and it's already dry because that is how hot it is outside. We're at 114 as a high today, so I want to quickly assemble the patio back together and then I can get started on the things I need to do inside.
So obviously everything that I've shown has been filmed over a series of weeks, and at this point I've taken a long break and I just want to get back into some kind of routine and momentum into getting the room finished. The coffee table is my goal, and after that will be the wall, but that'll probably be the next video. So if you're interested in watching that, definitely subscribe. I'd love the company, I'd love the comments. One of the reasons I'm doing this is for company and entertainment, so definitely say hello and let me know what you think about what I'm doing so far. Good or bad, I really don't care. I have thick skin, so you can't hurt my feelings. Hopefully you like it though. The most important thing is that I do. I promised myself when starting YouTube that I would be authentic, genuine, and that I would be relatable, because I don't want anybody thinking that this kind of thing happens overnight. It's definitely a process. I have 3 kids and a busy schedule, so you know, projects like this just take time, and you just have to be patient and stay focused on the task, which is what I'm trying to do here. It doesn't look perfect though, and that's okay.
Look, I'm not going to pretend like my porch is perfect, or I was trying to get it perfect. I just wanted to tidy it up. I'm going to put a plant there. I just don't know what outdoor plant to put here. It does get full sun at the end of the day, west facing sun, so it needs to be something like a cactus perhaps. But our chairs, where we decide to put them, it's a little bit of a tight fit at the ends, so we like to just create a little seating space here, and then if we do need the 6 chairs, we usually move the table in the opposite direction, like I guess horizontal is what I'm trying to say. I'm so hot. But anyways, for now, this always works for us, and it's clean. We could sit there. The rug has been sprayed. The area has been sprayed and swept very good. I also did the perimeter of the gate, and this is as clean as it's going to be. I just need to wrangle up the hose. I usually buy one of these per summer. By the end of the summer, this plastic will be rotted, but it corrals her little toys nicely. I think this is good enough for me. I'm happy with this. I'm just going to wrangle up these hose and call it done out here. I think I'm okay to do leg day today. I don't even need to do cardio. I put a quarter spoonful of sea salt in here. I'm just feeling drained now. Maybe I'll take a shower first and then clean. I'm just feeling, I need to let cool down. Shower might help. Okay, done showering, dressed for the gym, but I'm starving, so I eat real quick. I made me a little sandwich, feeding the kids, and then I can get started on vacuuming and picking up a little bit. I'm just gonna spend 20 minutes doing that, and then we'll get to it. I like to put chips in my sandwich. This is turkey, ham, pepperoni, cheddar cheese, mustard,
And I like it cold. It's so good. This sandwich is amazing.
I'm gonna go blend this, and hopefully I can get my work done.
And some for me, because this looks amazing. Oh, this is so good. This is perfect.
I was watching this girl the other day complaining about how some influencers are like, I'm cleaning and their house looks clean. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I'm like an OCD clean person, so you'll hardly ever find my house like super messy, although it does happen. Don't be surprised if my cleanup is pretty clean already. Sorry if that's obnoxious. You'll see my flaw is filling up my oils in the back there. Boy, did I score on Facebook Marketplace. I got this rug for less than $100. The girl travels a lot. She lives alone. She's a no shoes household, no pets. It's practically brand new.
Okay, so I have 2 coats of poly. However, as I was applying the poly, it seems like some areas it did wipe off the stain. And I don't know why, but I've tried sanding and staining again and it's just not working. So instead I've mixed up some paint. I bought this kit and it tells you what colors to mix up to get the right shade, and I'm just lightly going over, oh, this is already dried. Just lightly going over some of the areas. It's very subtle, and I'm just kind of shading some of the areas that are a little bit too light. I've already done this side. I don't think you can tell, so I'm really happy with that.
Well, I already colored these. Called Spanish copper, and I like it. It's okay. I feel like I wish I would have just left them the way they were, but I didn't, and now it's too late. So Spanish copper it is. I don't hate it. These are kind of a pain in the butt to get in though. Ow! Wait. Do you think the stain like went in there and made it smaller? What is happening? Why are they not going in?
So after a little prodding of the hole, I was able to get the screws in there. It was just a little difficult.
So see right here, I have like the little, I don't know if you can see it, but I did scratch it a little bit.
This took about 35 minutes.
Per hinge.
so horrible. That sucked. It was really hard taking them off, so I was procrastinating putting the hinges back on. I knew it was going to be a pain in the ass, and it was. I'm just going to touch up the nails themselves. I'm going to just touch them up, and then I'll be done with the coffee table. Hallelujah. Done with it. I'm done. I love it, but I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm watching this girl who hosts parties. I'll put her channel up, but I'm just addicted to it. I love it. Kind of even adding some to the leg a little bit, because there's a lot of white marks, and I don't love them.
Okay, so this is what I bought off of Amazon. It came with the pewter, the Spanish copper, and the tools. And yeah, it was cheap and I suggest buying it. I really like the tools. They made a big difference.
Heavy.
Okay, so I just added on the undercarriage and it looks so beautiful. I have not been challenged quite like this project has challenged me, but you know what? It's all worth it, and it's not perfect. The stain is a little blotchy, that's fine. We ended up having to make repairs to the wood because we did have a break. It's fine. It gives it character. I'm very happy with the outcome. And I'm done. Now, I bought some pillows. I already washed the covers. I'm going to just add them on. And the other throw pillows will be just a solid color. So this is going to be my pop of color, my fun for the couch. They're going to match this young man here. And the cool thing is that they're double-sided. So we have this, which has the blue to tie in with the painting. But we can also put blue, and it has this orange, this red, this green. I'm gonna add them on real quick. Here we have this combination. Surprisingly, I think I like the cream side up. Which one do you think? Let me know in the comments. I paid $3.99 for each at the Goodwill, by the way. And I noticed the zipper and I thought, you know what, if I can wash this, it's 100% cotton. I can tell it's really good quality too. And you know what? I am out of time for the day. It's time to plate dinner and get the kids fed, but I'm so happy with the way this came out and happy to have it done. Dinner came out great. We're just gonna make some tacos with this chicken, and I've steamed some broccoli on the side for the kids. And that's it. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you subscribe if you like what you saw, and if you wanna see the outcome of my lounge. It's going to be beautiful, so I'd love to have you watch. Thank you so much. Have a great day.